Hey guys, Scott here, and I just want to post a real quick video on something that just really bugged the crap out of me, and it's fake chargers, and it's stuff I bought off of eBay. And long story short, they're expensive. These 85 watt. I'll show you the case here. These 85 watt chargers for USB for MacBook Pro. They can rapid charge your phones, things of that nature, your iPhones. So I wanted to save a couple bucks, and I wanted to stock up on some extras. I left one at my mom's at some point. So I went and I bought some. And I went on eBay and I bought a couple different ones from what seemed like really reputable sellers of OEM, right? OEM USB-C chargers for my MacBook. So over the past year, like all of a sudden these things, they were flaky. Like one would stop working and I was about to throw it away and it would start working a little bit and then it died again. And I think I noticed a lot of it was when I had the two-prong slide onto it versus the cable that plugs in that has the actual ground on the end of the plug. They get really hot, almost where I thought they were going to start a fire. And so, but I didn't really think much of it. I'm like, I got a good deal. And they do. The packaging and everything looks like they're legit. It's just insane. So today, like a year later or something, COVID year, today I go and I plug this thing in, and one of them just doesn't work. And I had it in my bag, and I swear to God, at some point it worked. I'm like, what is going on? So I had a couple other ones. So I start pulling them out, and I change the cable, the USB-C cables. I change the adapter ends to the two-prong to the three-prong. Nothing's working. And I'm like, what is going on? So at some point, I got a third one. It worked. So I was really convinced after all the configuration changes, these other two were done for. So I threw them in the recycle bin. Then it just occurred to me, I'm like, these things I should not have this many failures off of an Apple product. I mean, I get one, but like three. So I went and I pulled them out of my recycle container and I looked a lot closer at it. And one out of all the three, the print that shows you the information on it, right, is completely... It's all the same, but it's completely different positionings, different font sizings. Right there was a huge red flag, right? The second thing I noticed is the Apple symbol between the two were slightly different sizes, huge red flags. So I got out this nifty screwdriver and I busted these things open. And as you can see, they're clearly different units, right? There's no consistency across this at all, though the outsides look very similar. And when I got into it and I actually started looking at these boards, there is nothing on these boards that say they are Apple at all, which I would expect there would be some identifying information on there to at least say what they were, because they don't expect people to bust these open, right? So I did. I busted these open. There's nothing on there to indicate they have any association whatsoever with Apple or any manufacturer whatsoever. It's really quite sneaky. Now you got to imagine these things are selling for, $40, $50, $60 brand new OEM on eBay. And I know there's ones that aren't Apple. They clearly come out and say we're not Apple, and a lot of people recommend not to buy those because they've caused issues. Here's my word of advice to you, and this is what I'm doing from now on. I absolutely refuse to send my money to China for stuff, for things that are going to just break and are crap and are completely misleading that they are actually OEM when they are not. I mean, there's no way that these were both listed as OEM. They both have the Apple symbols on the side. They both have all the signature details, but they're clearly counterfeit. And I don't expect eBay to police it, but here's my new rule of thumb. If I have a piece of equipment and I need an OEM thing, I'm going to spend a couple extra bucks and I'm going to buy it from the manufacturer. Because at the end of the day, these things are going in the garbage, and we're talking easily for three of these, easily $150 plus that I gave to someone in China to give me some inferior crap that just broke and is clearly a lie, mislabeled, and they're making money off of other companies' legitimacy that they clearly are not. So, if you've had great success and stuff, I don't mean to detract from that, but I just want to put a word of advice out to everybody, and I love eBay. Right? I sell and buy off eBay all the time. I will never buy or look for an OEM piece of equipment off of eBay ever again, either used from a seller, because the same thing can easily happen and they might not be aware, or especially brand new at a heavy or intermediate discount, right? So that's my quick video. I guess wanted to rant. I'm like, well, maybe I should at least let other people know my folly, and you can save a couple bucks off of my lessons learned. And there you go. Happy COVID Tuesday, everybody. It's finally, the snow's gone. We're looking for some warmer weather. It's May 2021. And yeah, it's still kind of cool out here in Michigan. So, all right, peeps, be good. I'm putting this up, and I hope it saves some people some frustration, time, and money. If you like it, whack on the subscribe. Send me a comment. Peace, love. Peace, grease, and chicken wings. See ya.